Okay, I went ahead and got a SpongeBob video clip onto the timeline. And just real quickly, I wanted to show you that when you get to, you see this icon here at the very end of the video, you can kind of resize it if you want to. And you can also kind of, if you get to a point on the timeline, you can press S and you can split something. You take a little more, you can press S, and so you can have, separate clips or whatever. Let's go ahead and just delete these. They don't matter. I want to show you a little bit of what the track motion. I showed you what pan and crop is, and I want to show you what track and motion is. You click this, and you can actually have control over a lot of the whole timeline. When you put a um, video effect on, when you put a video effect on a track, it it involves the whole, um, basically the whole layer there, not just the movie. And so you can resize it if you wanted to. Um, you can then go to source alpha and hit 3D source, and then now you can actually have a lot of different things you can do. You can kind of rotate it if you want to. You can do stuff on its axis like that right there. You can kind of see what I'm doing. And so just fool around with it. And let me resize it right there. Let me go here. Right there. Now, when you kind of watch what it does, it's pretty cool. See how that works? And you'll understand, I'm just showing you some techniques on what it can possibly do. And then that way, when you combine all the things you know with layering, with pan and crop, with these things, then all you gotta do is think of what you want to do, and then use these effects together in order to pull off what you want to do in the end. Let's go back to the pan and crop there. Let's go to custom. Let's go back to source alpha. Um, Regular source alpha. Say yes. Now there's you can do glow if you wanted to, like um, you'll see what I'm talking about. Let's say that the color is yellow. Uh, let's um, let's let's make it larger, I guess. Um, Intensity. And now you can actually, what in the world? Now from there, let's see. Let's see. I wonder if we do this. What would happen here? There you go. Now from that, when now you have a glow over the video. So now you can actually, and you can mix with those two and do different things. So from there, from right there, I want to go right there. Bam. I wonder what that looks like. I don't know what it looks like, but now you go back over here. Source alpha, EFA, meg. Okay, that's what that was. Position. Click position. Should be able to resize it, but it looks like it's locking here. Let's see what I can do. Now what I've done is unlock these things. Now I can go do some crazy stuff. I can make this humongous. bring it down. I mean, look at that. Just a weird shape you can put it in. And you get weird stuff. So now, let's see what's. And so you can do all kinds of photo shows if you wanted to. Like when we do events and we do Kings Island, you can also have different pictures. I mean, if I wanted to bring in pictures and do that same thing, let me go ahead and time elapse. Let me get some pictures in here. Hang on. Okay, I went ahead and got some pictures here. And let's say we take this one. I'm going to um, expand the timeline just a little. Not expand it, but just let me zoom in. I'm going to take this picture. And you can see when you see that blue line right there, that means it's right against it. And if I move it more, it's gonna cause it to crossfade. So I'm gonna crossfade, crossfade. Now, you know what I've done? Because I have the whole timeline like that, I need to move this. I will click on what's called selecting editing tool where I can select, hold, click, and drag. It gets all of them. I can move them down to its own timeline. I'll go back to the regular normal editing tool. And you can see that it will fade into the other picture. Now imagine, if you will, if I was to pick this picture, go back to it, and do something like this. And move it out of the way. Let's see if I can bring it back to so we can see. And let's say I want it to start right there. Okay, that's the position starting, and then at right about, let's see, right about where does the next picture start? Hang on, let me close this a little closer here. I'm looking at this right here, and I'm looking at this right here. I'm going to go right where it begins to fade. And then the picture is actually going to look like this. Let's see here. Let's go. Then we're going to take. It's going to look like we're going to move it right there. So let's see what that does. So we're going to go ahead and just going to go in, fades back in. I probably need to actually make that timeline a little. See if that works. Play. It's going to start coming in. It's going to fade into another picture. So that kind of stuff you can do. You can, gosh, multiple things. That's just one thing you can do with track motion. And that's it. It is track motion.